be afraid to be vulnerable.
Yeah, but not on YouTube.
I feel good. I think at peace for sure, and I'm looking forward to the journey ahead.
I'm feeling very excited and at peace about it and ready to move forward.
Now I'm actually excited. I'm excited that I'm going to be part of this family.
You know, I think I told you before, I'm a convert. So it's been, it was 7 years ago this year that I became Catholic. And when I was getting baptized, I wanted to pray that St. Francis prayer during my baptism. Lord, make me an instrument of peace. So as I was going through getting baptized, walking into the baptismal font because of full immersion, I couldn't remember the whole prayer. It's too long. So I just prayed that first line over and over and over again. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. I feel like taking my vows, the Lord has heard my prayers and He's answering those prayers. He's opened the door. He's like, okay, you want to become an instrument of peace? Here.
Esa pausa. Aquí este noviciado fue un momento especial como para introspección.
The first element of the novitiate is really, there is an element of seclusion. There is a time and space set apart for you in order for us novices to be able to reflect if this life is really what we want, if this life is really what we are called to. The second dimension this year is the prayer. It almost had like a monastic feel to it this year. In the beginning it was a challenge, I'd say, because you want to be a Franciscan and you have the idea, oh, Franciscans, you know, they're out and about. And so here this year we spend a lot of time in the chapel. The third element is it's a year of instruction. There are a lot of classes.
This year's experience for me has been just a great time of spiritual growth and growing my relationship with God, especially through the more time with prayer and time living in community and seeking God through community.
One of the big things I learned this year is about prayer. What is prayer? Like, prayer is communication with the divine. And it seems like with any communication or dialogue, one person is talking and then the other person is silent. Here at the novitiate, we had time for silence, to let God do the talking.
It's been great. I think definitely a time of growth, which I think would be the obvious answer, but maybe in different ways than I would have thought. So for sure, I think spiritually, at least I speak for myself, but I think I speak for everybody, that we were able to really look inside ourselves and grow in our own spirituality. And I think with prayer, not necessarily just in community prayer, but what we do on our own.
The novitiate has been an experience of coming together in prayer and sustaining each other in prayer. I think that's exactly what Francis wanted, the community to come together and pray together and work together and preach not only through words but through example, and that's exactly what we're doing out here, is sustaining each other.
I would say the time in community would be, for me, that's alive to me spending time with my brothers in all the different areas of our day-to-day life.
I think, to be honest, getting to know my brothers better and seeing different perspectives and getting to understand different perspectives more.
Coming together and knowing that you can be yourself, that I can be myself with my brothers, that we take care of each other.
So for me, I'd say the best experience was really the fraternal life. So I wanted something to grow in this year, and I worked on the baking, and for me it was so, I would almost say, life-giving to be able to bake a cake for one of your brothers and then to be able to present it to him and to say, hey, happy birthday.
When Francis got his brothers, he said, the Lord gave me brothers. Sometimes I wonder if he said that with joy or like with a sigh. Oh, the Lord gave me brothers. And I found that every day I feel both.
En mi caso fue la lengua. En muchas ocasiones considero no entendí muchas cosas. En otras ocasiones sí las entendía, en otras ocasiones las malentendía. Fue una batalla constante en distintas áreas, en el trabajo, en el estudio, incluso en temas espirituales. Fue una batalla constante, pero en general considero fue un crecimiento.
I think in some ways maybe patience. Things at some points, at least for me, can get a little monotonous, and obviously that's the purpose of the program, because that kind of tests you, I think, and that's what helps to form you.
Realizing that I don't have to be in control of everything.
I try to do less talking and more listening.
Being more open to different opinions and different life experiences from others. And I think, that kind of helped to round me out for sure.
I have a tendency of, when it gets difficult, I kind of withdraw in my shell. That's not always the way to go when you want to live in a community. But I have learned to leave my shell a bit more often and to risk something.
I see the experience of living in community and the experience of learning to minister to my brothers in community. So I believe somehow in that way this year it's helped me become a better person, to be more aware of how I can serve my brothers.
Fue la poca paciencia que tenía antes, tal vez por la vida muy atareada en el trabajo, en los estudios, y aquí darle un tiempo muy específico a las cosas, o un tiempo, digamos, considerable a cada cosa. Creo que mi paciencia cambió mucho aquí. Ahora soy como que, sí, después.
Yeah, good. Good?
That's it. That's a wrap.
Okay, wow.
Easy.
Easy. Thank you very much.
That's all. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Easy.
All right,
Easy peasy, right?
great, thank you.
Whittle that down. Done.